Okay, first things first. So I went to my grandmother's house yesterday, and it is a family home. No one's lived in the house for quite some time. And I recall my mother always telling me that my grandmother had the most beautiful garden in the backyard. I think that's where I get the gift to want to even start my garden journey. But I've always heard that she had these big trees, right? And so since I've never even had a fig, I didn't even know what to do and what to actually break off. But as you can see, they do have little itty bitty figs on them already. So I looked on YouTube and I see that you can just cut the bare bark here and put it in water, and it will produce some roots at the end here. And so that's what I'm hoping for. I am going to cut off all this greenage because I don't think it's worth anything or worth saving. But I did learn you cannot propagate from this part of the plant, I don't believe. But I did think to get a few stems without any flowers on them. So I'm going to try and do what I've seen on YouTube and see if I can, get some hydrangeas going in my yard. Let me take a quick garden tour with you all. This is some more fig clippings. This is supposed to be, it's very warm out, so everything's a little wilted right now, and the squirrels went out. This is supposed to be a Sasha daisy. That's my good old rosemary right there. I have that. So these are my tomatoes, not tomatoes, excuse me, my potatoes. This is going to be an Asian potato that I propagated from just like a little piece of a potato. Put it in some water, let it grow some roots, and right now it looks horrible because the sun is pounding. This one's almost ready for me to go ahead and get those potatoes out. They're starting to die off. That's what you're supposed to do, wait for them to die off before you actually harvest. I did have one small harvest. That one kind of wilted and died quickly. Here's a little something here. I got some, let's see. Okay, so I got some beets. We love beets here. We make all types of, you can see it's little beets trying to form down here. Because we try to eat healthy over here, so we have all kind of smoothies, and we do use the beets for smoothies. This is just something I'm starting, little herbs. We're gonna see what happens here. I do have a sweet potato, but I'm waiting for some slits. I'm gonna repot that a little bit. I do sort of want to enter into this watermelon wars that the broke farmer's talking about. I heard him talking so much noise the other week on his live, so I just may have to enter and let him know that a little girl from the North Cackalack is on his bag with these things right here, because I have a couple watermelons and little cantaloupes. Did name them. My blueberry bushes, I got 3. Start off with 1, then I realized you have to have 2. Not a lot turning on this one, but right here I have some beautiful blueberries starting to ripen up nicely. And so there's some sunflowers. I just potted up some herbs right here. Guess I got some garlic, some thyme. I have zinnia back here, and oregano. Yeah, so I built up this little area here right off the back of the house, and that's one part. So I had some renovations done last year, and so I have this garden bed that extends all the way around the perimeter of my yard. I don't think you can see everything, but so I had some leftover tomatoes plants that I just did not want to get rid of. And so I said, why not? I have these tomato cages. I'll go ahead and put them to use. You can see I'm doing the one stem method, where you can get all of your harvest off of the one stem. And it seems to be working pretty well. I'm trying to stay on top of that. I do have some strawberries over here. Starting to pick now. So I gotta do something about this yellowing. Put fertilizer there. I got some squash and zucchini plants right here, putting in cages as well. I have a strawberry trying to have it the minute. I have 3 tomatoes over here, so I wanted to go ahead and put 3 tomatoes here. So let's get to the main baby right there. This is where I keep all my little tomatoes. I used to keep them on the back porch, but the wind would take over and just knock them over. It was horrible. But as you can see, I have lots of different tomato plants here. I'm doing a square gardening, and you can see I do have tomatoes that are starting to bud out. The leaves are starting to just turn a beautiful green. The flowers are coming out. And of course, you have basil. This is a Thai basil. I got it from the farmer's market, so it was mixed. I didn't realize that it was going to be Thai. It has a licorice taste to it. I'm not really keen on that. Not something I really like, but hey, they were free, and if it keeps any bugs off of my tomatoes, it'd be great. Because we do love making tomato sauce. We love to eat organic, natural. So why not try ourselves? Looks like something's been eaten on this bean plant. I think it's lima beans. Of course, I got some. Wait a minute, I can't think. There it goes. And I put some pepper plants all in the front here. So this is a very small space. I put it together. It wasn't that hard. A couple items from the local box store, and just got me some hanging baskets and went ahead and put some strawberry plants here. And so, might as well go right next door. I have some brassicas. I know it's kind of warm and everything. I just wanted to see what it would do. But everything is starting to leaf out and look really beautiful. I have broccoli. I don't even know if this, to be honest, I'm not sure if this is going to be a cabbage or if it's a Brussels sprout. Only because during the growing process, they got knocked over twice, the plants, and so once the tags came off, I said whatever. Whatever, I knocked them off, then my partner knocked them off. You know, he's crazy, so he didn't mean to, but he's clumsy sometimes. So, and this is another bed. I got some lots of pepper plants over here, waiting on some stuff to come on up. Those are going to be some California Wonders. I have some things here. That's probably, I think that's broccoli, purple broccoli actually. And this bed here, as you can see, it doesn't get much sun that often, but this one, however, it will have more sun. Try to, you know, space everything out. Here I have some, what is this? This is my, what are they? Oh my God, I hate it when I have brain freezes. But cucumbers, yeah. So I got the yellow, what are they? The lemon cucumbers, never had them. But I was like, why not experiment? It's my garden, I can do what I want to do. You know, I got a little celery. I have a little celery in all my beds actually. My partner, he loves celery, so you know, try and keep the old man happy some days. I do. This big giant zinnia, I love it. This is gorgeous. I want this to go to seed so I can get those seeds and redo it all over again. If you've never planted a zinnia, you're missing out on life. And they're just gorgeous, just gorgeous. So this is more of a brassica bed back here because it gets so much shade. I've been out here earlier. Look at this. Little bad storms we had. It's blowing everything around. I tried to come out here and make sure I didn't have too much damage, and I try to set everything up so I don't flop over so much. But yeah, these are some good old Georgia collards. We love collard greens. And of course some more broccoli. He's a broccoli head. I'm more of a greens girl. That southern in me, I can't help it. Gotta love it. Gotta love that. Looks like here I have a root vegetable. Do you know what that is? I can tell you, but it'll cost you. No, that's a turnip. Been harvesting some of the turnip greens. You know, we love collard greens. This is getting rigged out, it looks like. Something that snapped during the storm, it looks like. And it's messing with Swiss chard. I'll get out here and get that. But as you can see, the storm tore that up pretty good. So yeah, that's this little basket bed. Like I said, I have a garden that stretches all the way around. It's the beginning of this process for me. I went ahead and put some seeds back here. They're going to be wildflowers, hopefully, if the squirrels don't attack, as they do. And back here I had some extra tomato plants. I didn't know if I wanted to do anything with them. I said, let them live. I'm going to let them live and grow wild and free. I'm sure the squirrels can eat on that. Hopefully leave my garden alone as I talk now. See the smart little tree rats. And that's a little oregano plant I went ahead and put back there since they do grow a lot. I think that would be nice for this little planter just to have, you know, keep everything away. A little small garden tour. I don't do that. I'm not one for words, you know. That's just how I do it. But I'm over here blessed. I can't even front. I'm growing my food. I'm learning daily, and I can't wait to eat some of this stuff. Going back. The okra. I need to propagate this and love on these a little bit more. Just think about my grandma. So we're right back where we started. I'm gonna try and propagate some. Hey Zoe. I'm gonna try and propagate off of the hydrangea and the fig tree that I got, well, branches that I got from my grandmother's fig tree from her yard in Cramerton, North Carolina. That's where my family resided. So you have a great rest of your day. I'm gonna try and keep cool in the shade here and propagate. You have a wonderful day. Enjoy the view.